Clips.
Alrighty, YouTubes, another one of Kip's Clips. So welcome to this week's Roast of the Week. So I touched on it last week, and there's no way of body swerving it. I'm assuming that's what a lot of people are going to want to talk about this week, and hey ho, it's listener driven. Shut up, you. Alrighty, sometimes I feel like I'm living in a Pink Floyd album cover, what can I say? So welcome this week's Roast of the Week. And again, Hampstead gang stalking victims speak out. I mean, really good company. Remember when they made that video about Stevie Cowie? It never surprises you how many people then contact you and go, this is what they've been doing to me. Same goes with this Hoaxtead mob. Now, you can't tell what individuals in the group, in the gang, in the community that they're building, and you can't even go and listen to Flo telling you that they're building a community because they've took that video down. Convenient. That video was also the one that Lady Sparkle started fucking trying to poke me with a fucking stick, and then the dumb little bitch turned round and went, "Oh, he attacked me first." I don't give a fuck what any cunt else knows or thinks. I know what happened. And Lady K Sparkle, you know what fucking happened. And you can't even fucking own your own fucking atrocities, you a bunch of dumb fucks. But anywho, so Grober Nobber and Danny Jones came in last week. And as I suspected, they were there on a clandestine fucking mission sent under the fucking fence to come in and see. How can you relax with those fucking guys in the room when they're part of a group that's out there now fucking trying to do everything they possibly can to smear fucking and to smear you and everything else. But hey ho, I've copyright striked them. Mackenzie's Devils. You've got a few more in the post. With the copyright strikes, you've now got my phone number and my home address, you dumb fucks. You know where I am if you want to carry out any of these threats of violence. So, there we go. On record with the cops. On record with YouTube. It's these fuckers that are doing it. Now, also that went to the cops on Sunday. I phoned them on Saturday, went on Sunday. And, interesting, they've put it in the book. Next to Britain First and Stevie Cowie. And they've told me, just like the Britain First tactics and the far right's bullying and harassing tactics, they try and stay within the letter of the law. And the Miscommunication Act is interpretation, right? And this is my advice to everybody who's having to deal with these cretins. And all cretins online, don't bag and tag everything, right? YouTube keeps a meticulous record of IPs. And it doesn't matter if you're using a fucking virtual fucking network and all that. They have your IP, trust me, right? So every single, what you need to do is just document it all. I know it's a pain in the fucking arse, right? Constantly document it all and continuously go to the cops and report the bullying and the harassment. And then at a certain stage, when the amount of fucking miscommunications that you're getting, that's when the cops can then build a case and you can go into court and get these people prosecuted. Unless you're Count Spunkula, then you just need one duty phone up and you're fucking in court getting £200,000 because you look like the victim. Anyway, in the evening, one and all, shit, I better keep an eye on the fucking chatty. They done that after dark hangout last night, and they blocked all my, Kip's blocking me, he's a bad man, and then they go and block me. People have double standards, and they're fucking crazy horse, you know the only tactic they've got? Accuse you of what you're accusing them of. You know? It's crazy, but anyway. So, Miss Spice, Natasha, Ali McVicker, Jodie, Jamesy Boy, Blazing Stars, Active Patriot, how you doing, man? That busker cunt. Oh. But mate, man, you get windy lickers everywhere. He's just another windy licker. Wants to run to on tonight's fucking theme of the show, snakes and grasses. Right, so there's Grober Nobber coming in and polishing my knob last fucking Monday. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely. And then the second I don't want to speak to him, that's all I said. I don't want to speak to anybody involved around Hoaxtead. He's now fucking showing his true colours. And it's amazing. Keep poking these people with a stick. Tune in tomorrow night, it'll be better. Right? They like to attack people in their workplace and all that. Well, let's have a look at how some of these people make their money. And websites and stuff that they make their money off of. Right, let's have a closer look at how some of these scum fucks are. Right? To play that game, sure things. I don't know, I don't pay attention, right? But apparently they've got somebody sacked for their job. His benefits cut. Who knows, he might be committing suicide now. Job's a good one. Yeah, righteous bunch of fucking morons. Wouldn't know fucking right if it fucking went up and slapped you right in your duck face. Quack. But anyway, see when you see women with obvious fucking big fucking Botox lips and they kind of selfies that they're so self-conscious that they can only show you like a tenth of their face and it's like that angle and lighting and all that stuff. Right, if they ever poke you with a stick, first place to start is their looks and appearance. Right, it's childlike, it's very childlike. Now all my insults and stuff are pretty much childlike humour. You stink, you've got a big nose, look at your teeth, look at your ears, right? It's childlike humour. These cunts, on the other hand, are nasty, malicious bastards, right? That'll go after people's benefits, they'll go after people's jobs. So you're on job seekers, you're a jobs grounder, but if you've got a job, they'll go after your job as well. Cool. So anyway, and the more and more people that used to actually touch base with him flows out. I don't know if he's just a rat behind the fucking scenes or he's genuine, right? I'll take him on face value and say he's genuine. Well, he's told me he's out and he's not hanging around with anybody or associating himself with anybody who's doing that sort of a behaviour. Flo, I would argue it's a bit late, mate. You sat and associated continuously with these people during what they were doing to Wiz Solutions, who's that other cunt? 007 and all the Brian Harvey stuff. And then it was only when people started to go, here, hold on, what yous are doing isn't right. Doesn't matter if yous are going after fucking the Joker for Batman or fucking Skeletor, right? Two wrongs don't make a right. You can't bounce around and act all fucking righteous when you're a bunch of fucking immoral scumbags. Anyway, and then bounce about fucking trying to with their capes on, like their mum's tights on, playing fucking superheroes. Anyway, so let's hopefully move on to different shit. But anyway, in the evening, Roberto Carlos Pontiac, Lazy Jesus, there's the Blazing Stars, how you doing, man? And there's Kieran, Jamesy boy, how you doing, Jamesy boy? Miss Spice in the evening, Miss Spice. Natasha, Alan, Active Patriot, how you doing, buddy? Jodie Reed, how you doing, Jodie? And Kennell is in as well. So in the evening, one and all. So remember, if you do appreciate the roast, thumbs it up, share it with your friends and your families and your foes. Help the channel and the show grow. I rely on you guys and girls at home. Tony, I'll share that image tomorrow, mate. I'll keep that one in the bag for tomorrow. I'm trying to stick to a stupid format where it's just camera. I don't know, it's just in my head. Because otherwise I'll just get lost in fucking screens and showing people things on screens and stuff without you. Go off on a tangent without knowing it. So, focus on the chat, focus on the chat, focus on the chat. But Tony, that's in that one. Cheers, mate. That one's in the bag for tomorrow. I love you too, Jodie. I love you too. Send some of that love to Hairy Mary Sparkle's way. See if it rubs off on her. Kieran, James must be bad weather day in the Midlands again. Not going to the garden to check. I think the weather's been a bit pish everywhere, innit? Well, definitely up here. But hey ho, that's what happens when you get two good days of sun. You're fucked for a good 4 weeks after that up here. Last year was an anomaly. Easy for me to say. Roberto Carlos, how you doing? Roberto bearded one. Stupid reading the comments backwards, but hey ho. Where is the snow? No snow yet. Wakanda, Sussex. Jay, is that a joke? Don't know if that's a joke or fucking you're being serious, mate. It's hard to differentiate nowadays, isn't it? It really is. Sparkle gives BJs. That's if they fucking our pumped up lips can fucking handle it. Window sucker, aye. You get window lickers, then you just get the ones that you lick their lips and stick them into the window. Like wee suction pads. You come and pick them up later. Hello. So just having a wee look. In the evening. Miss Spice. Just always brings a smile to my face, that name. But for the cunty reason. Stick her to a windy. She's going to stick herself to a windy. Somebody's going to end up... Something really stupid's going to end up here, you know? And I don't know. I think I've covered my bases, let's just say that. What will be, right? Life is too short to be bullied. Especially, they think they're fucking masterminds of psych warfare or something because they went around and gaslit a couple of freaks for the internet. Mate, gaslighting mental midgets isn't the same as doing it to fucking normal human beings, you a bunch of fucking DOS cunts. Anyway. I met some fab Thomas Sheridans in Wales last week. Was that like a wee Charmin getaway or something? Those things can be good, man. I'd love to go to one of those Charmin getaways. Funnily enough, I was actually talking about that today. Not going to one, but talking to somebody that'd been to one. You should see what I could see when I'm stuck to windows. See, that's Lady Sparkle's version, you know. Usually it's you should see what I can see when I'm licking windows. But Lady Sparkle's one's up that, you know. It's you should see what I can see when I'm stuck to a window. Oh, you know, she must be very popular in the neighbourhoods, you know, going round her neighbours' bins, sticking them into the fucking social. Looking through their letterbox, bouncing about in the man. I'm going to fucking get you. Must be really popular in the neighbourhood, Hairy Mary Sparkle. Bet you all your fucking neighbours love you, man. Salt of the earth. Salt of the fucking earth, or you just salt the earth, I think is more appropriate, but hey ho. Just everywhere in North Wales. This is funny. Just seen the Shane Gibbs latest. I don't even know who the Shane Gibbs... Do you know how I know who Shane Gibbs is? Through the Hoaxtead mob, and because they're all stink of shite now, that guy could be the devil incarnate, and I don't care. Because you can't trust anything that comes out their mouth, because you know that they're... I know for a fact, I've witnessed it, that they're maliciously going about gang stalking motherfuckers. And also as well, all the good people in Hoaxtead are all butthurt at the bad people, so it's going to probably be the end of Hoaxtead. Let's hope so. Maybe they'll all fuck off and be normal individuals and stop coming together as some one super mega sore fucking annoying fucking cretin. But hey ho, if you watch Mackenzie's Devils, I'll get into all this tomorrow and show you the big web. I just need to go and follow these people's Twitters, man. Go and look at their Twitters, who they're talking to. There's only like 3 or 4 of them. Fucking trying to, you know, somebody contacted me that was in touch with the Hoaxtead, and they were like, I don't want anything to do with them anymore. Some people have turned it into a blood sport. So that's what they're doing. You've got wee competitive motherfuckers in that group who are one up each other, who can trigger who, and who can get people to have meltdowns. It's a fucking game to them. That's why I think it's that lovable troll in Fizzbomb. Hello, Fizzbomb. How's the taxis? You know, taxi driving in Glasgow is a very small community, a lot of the firms and all that. You know, even the people that have worked for a couple of firms and all that tend to always know the same boys in the taxi game and all that, you know. Sometimes Glasgow's a fucking small world, you know. Like, a lot of people know everybody. So, Fizzbomb, Lady K Sparkle. The ball's in your court. You've got my name. You've got my phone number. You've got my address. Let's see you carry out some of your violent threats, you wee Ned. Let's see who's fucking last standing or in jail. Anyway, gang stalking reaches more and more folk. Do you know that's what it is? It's turned into a sport though. They're doing it for shits and giggles. You know, and then they rope in other morons who think they're doing it for morally right reasons by convincing them, oh look, this guy's really, really bad. Let's get him. You know? No judge, no jury, no fucking transparency, no fucking, no checks or balances. Just a gang of rockets who think they're righteous, bouncing about, getting people's benefits stopped, losing their jobs, and genuinely just gaslighting them to the point of cracking up. I would point to Brian Harvey in the noose. Oh, 007. Like, that was a great one. Everybody fucking finds that funny, you know? And then the only way they can spin me talking, you know, they can't address what they done to that guy. They can't address it. So what they have to do is then try and accuse me of being guilty of his crimes. That's all they've got. All they've got. Pathetic. Anyway. Aye, Jamesy boy, Fizzbomb, what a pathetic guy that is. Him and Lovable Troll and all their own wee fucking gang. You know, they were done it for a blood sport back in the day. And it looks like they've just continued on, but hid the blood sport under these fucking pursuits of morality. Well, your cover and your mask is slipped, and even every motherfucker in Hoaxtead now knows that these are fucking horrible cretins. Look at that grobber knobber fucking hangout last night. No cunt, every cunt was too scared to go on it. Who turned up that usually turns up? No cunt. Anyway. Flo's lying low. Hairy Mary Sparkle seems to be lying low right now for some weird ass reason. I don't know, her usual fucking vile isn't floating about the fucking interwebs. But again, I advise every victim of these people, bag, tag every fucking comment and report it to your police. And say, like, listen, this is getting beyond the joke. And remember, doesn't matter if they come, it doesn't matter if they've all got different names. This is a small group of fucking malicious morons. A small number of IP addresses, which leads to people's front doors. The cops start investigating the miscommunication, any allegations of people breaking the Miscommunications Act. They'll request those IP addresses off of YouTube, which they can they can do no problem. YouTube will provide it. Then it will show you the small number of individuals who are maliciously going around and gang stalking the whole of the internet, based on no judge, no jury, no executioner, no checks, no balances, just their daft little righteous fucking fandans. Anyway, so is there anything else? Is there actually anything else to talk about? Tommy Robinson is going to get killed. That'd be quite fun to watch, wouldn't it? Might cause a little civil war here or something, you know? Who knows? But Tommy, I hope you've kissed bye to your Waynes and family, mate, because you're going to get held out fucking as a martyr. Now, hopefully before Tommy Robinson's dead, I'll manage to find the Jim Dawson clips, right? There's many of them. When he's talking about all the fucking terrorism shit that's going all over the world, and then he brings out martyrs. He's trying to remember some of the rhetoric. It's like for the... man, do you know, like, glorifying martyrdom in the name of his fucking stupid book? Right? Crazy fundamentalist religious freaks. And you're welcome to be that freaky about a stupid book that was written by man pretending it's God. But now you're trying to fucking indoctrinate the whole of the UK with an ideology based on your religious fucking craziness. Anyway, Kieran, the way you can get random single people to join is not having any idea of the real reason. What happened to 007? Right, now, they decided to target him. You can argue goods or bads, the rights or wrongs of that, but they decided to target him. Hoaxtead and Flo, by his own admission, decided to target him because they shouted at each other, and 007 was crazy, and I think he was shouting Freemasonic Illuminati shit at Flo. So this triggered Flo and then led to a barrage of abuse coming from the Hoaxtead mob, which isn't the Hoaxtead mob because Mackenzie's Devils isn't associated with the Hoaxtead mob, so they're trying to put forward, well, your IP addresses will fucking sing a different tune, so don't worry. So they decided to target him. This guy works in a bar or some shit in Tenerife, and he had his belongings stolen. Now, I believe it was just a random thief, and I think it was his guitar or some shit, I don't even know. And he had his belongings stolen. They then proceeded to find a random tourist video. So on YouTube, they found a video clip from the resort he works at. Somebody videoing his performance. They downloaded it, pretended it was one of them. So this guy actually thinks these people are not only typing, but are now sitting stealing his stuff in the real world. This is some sick motherfucking shit. This is why anytime I talk about it, the only way they can deflect the point I'm making here is by saying, oh, he was a bad guy. User cunts, that's my point. People go make their own mind up whether 007's a cunt or not. It's a fucking flat earther. Make your own mind up. But the fucking Mackenzie Devil Hoaxtead gang stalking motherfuckers pretended they were in his resort, they were filming him, and it was them that stole his belongings. Gaslit the guy good and proper. Now let's say this guy's a wee bit fucking mentally unstable. They've just put him into the fight or flight mode. He believes there's people he doesn't know out there watching him stealing his stuff. Now, people put in the fight or flight mode and think they might be getting fucking harassed outside their windows. They might tool themselves up. They might have their back up. They might fucking ready to start fights and fucking got their back up the second they're out on that street. So these motherfuckers are really sick puppies. But hey ho, they don't think so because they're righteous and they wear their mum's tights. So Lazy Jesus, that's what happened to 007. Sparkle teams up with that anti-gangs weirdo. Well, fair play. Wait till they have a disagreement and then they go after him. You know, that if he's not noticed what they do, no cunt listens to the Hoaxtead mob because they're all a big bunch of boring bastards. So they fish round the internet for people who might be slightly entertaining or a little less boring than their fucking corduroy cult. And then they try and latch onto it. And then happened to me. Look at the way they latched onto me and tried to spread their fucking Hoaxtead shite on my channel. They came to me. They contacted me. They engaged with me. I didn't go near any of their pish. I'm the one. See stuff that's as dull and as boring as that. I don't gravitate. I'd rather watch... Oh, Coronation Street was amazing, innit? I'd rather watch EastEnders and Coronation Street. I'll be honest. I don't watch YouTube to educate or do research anymore. I fucking watch it to get a fucking laugh at the freaks out there, man. I'll be honest. YouTube isn't a place to do research. I don't think so anyway. Right, watching YouTube videos served up to you by an algorithm isn't research. Sitting there like an emoticon, thinking you're doing research when you're just watching pre-packaged shit. Anyway, I digress. And I've been there, done it. Hundreds of research on YouTube. Anyway, alright, Stewie, how you doing? Alright, Devon. See, that's the thing is, Devon. I don't even know what this guy was alleged to have done. Right? But now this is another weird thing about this Hoaxtead mob. Something weird in their brain that they think they can tell people what to do. Brian Harvey, jump on one leg, cut like a chicken, speak to Flo, and then I might consider taking my videos down low, and I won't get my pals for the jail to come after you, cause I'm so fucking mental. Why do they think they can bounce around the internet and tell people what to do? Force. But look what they done with that Wiz Solutions. Went after him because he was doing a phone-in show to help people with anxiety. Destroyed him. Fake copyright striked his channel. And then set up their own daft arse show doing the exact same thing. Oh, can you not see what's happening here? And it was that fucking fat John Calder cocaine head prick, Jeremy Kyle's XPA. Oh man, brilliant stuff. So tune in tomorrow with more stuff on all these fucking Fruit Loops. Oh, this is all part of the Hoaxtead mob. That John Calder guy as well. He's a good one. Lady K Sparkle and John Calder. Because they're fucking... they've got a large presence out there online. You'll find lots and lots of shit about them, man. And they like to do that to other people. Right, so the people that they're doing that to might fucking think it's a good idea now to do it to them. So tune in tomorrow, we'll share some links and stuff with you. Right. Then Kip objected, so they turned on him. Well, I don't think it was so much the 007 thing, mate, although I did point that out at the time. I think it was more this beat that they've see that thumbnail I used for tonight's show. That was a thumbnail I made when she got jailed, right? And because I said I don't believe she woke up in the morning and went, I don't think in her head she went, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in Satan, but I'm going to pretend I do to fucking sell shit and do whatever she done in and around Hampstead, right? Now, am I welcome to my belief? Because apparently not. I thought she was a religious fucking freak, tuned to the moon and thought she was fighting the devil. And if you're righteous and tuned to the moon and think you're right and they're wrong, then you act like idiots. And I give you Hoaxtead, as well as that Sabine fucking O'Neill, or what the fuck was, I don't even know her name. These people are relevant to me. But don't talk about it, because you can't talk about Hampstead, or have an opinion with about Hampstead, whether it was a hoax or not. You make your own mind up. You can't have an opinion without this mob gang stalking you, to the extent they'll go after your employers, your benefits, the house over your fucking head. Right? Anyway. Is it true Brian Harvey has been sectioned? Wait, recently? No idea if he's been sectioned. He's been offline for the last few days, I think, but no idea. And it's hard to even... I'm sure we'll get an update on his channel sooner or later. And now it's going back and forth. Natasha, Tommy Defo going to get killed, deliberately going into areas where people hate him. I know, he's putting a Rangers strip on, walking into Celtic supporters clubs and filming himself getting attacked to make him look like the victim. You know, it's kind of the same tactic that the Hoaxtead mob are still now using. They're trying to make themselves look like the victim. I can't even remember where I've seen it. But the fucking Hairy Mary Fish Lip Sparkle actually had the cheek to make a fucking comment that I started on her. No fish lips. But unfortunately the evidence of that, which was in Flo Destroyer's last After Dark, you know, when he was sitting discussing, Kip's not the worst guy in the world. Oh, thanks, mate, you know, fucking beautiful, fucking. And this is why I think there's snakes underneath the desk, you know, telling you they like you through gritted teeth. You can kind of hear that. Or not telling you, you're not that bad. So I'm not the worst person put in the world according to a couple of them. They don't have a major problem with me, apart from my YouTube psychosis thing I'm using, because it fails to apply accountability or some shit. Hey, okay, mate, say that to me. Disagree. No need to sit there and fester and you have little fucking team meetings. Did you hear what Kip says? Ooh! And then that's fucking preempted all this shit. I'm not going away. I'm not stopping. Fuck all to lose, man. I lose my YouTube channels. Blessing to me right now. Let's see a distraction I can focus on actually some more positive things. But anyway, everyone loves to hate someone. And that's why people still bang on about Hitler and Savile. Well said. Blazing. Mate, they just won't be entertained. They're no second to leave a comment. They want to be in here to watch it, so as soon as they come into the chat, they know they're gone. Anyway, I saw that, so thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up, man. You know, it makes a big difference in this thumbs up war. Grover Knob was going, oh, we've got 30, you only had 20. Is that a pissing competition for you fat bastard? Now look at the state of these motherfuckers. Can't he be a fucking... They're cowards. Can't even put their real name or face anywhere near all their fucking accusations and gang stalking activity. But their IP addresses are all over it. And that's why, to get to them, you have to go through the police. So, learn the Miscommunications Act here in the UK. It's not that hard to get your head round. and document, and it's not just communication by the telephone. They've now got my number. It's not only by communication coming to your door or turning up at your address with the intention to threaten and alarm and harass you. They've got my Mackenzie's Devil on record with YouTube and the cops that you've got my address. It's communications in all its digital forms nowadays. Text messages, emails, comments on YouTube, the full shebang. So document it all and then fuck the bastards right in the arse with it. These motherfuckers know the rules and all that so much. These are law-abiding citizens. So Mackenzie's Devil won't be butthurt when their channel's gone because of 3 genuine copyright strikes. That bastard's so stupid, he doesn't understand I don't have a Creative Commons license in my YouTubes, and I've submitted 3 genuine copyright strikes that are going to go through and take down your channel. Right, so there's Mackenzie's Devil channel gone, and now they're going to have to probably file fake copyright allegations against me, which I will win the appeal because they're going to be fake. And boom, they're triggered even more. Triggered McNickers, and they're sitting there with my address. They're sitting there with my telephone number. And I'm sitting here ready for it all. I can't wait till some cunt fucking here. I don't know what's going to happen. Some cunt's going to end up in jail or a big pool of blood. Let's see what happens. Fun and games. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, folks. It's getting even better than EastEnders and Coronation Street on this shit, man. Anyway, everyone loves to hate someone. 6 thumbs down. Maria, you gotta see her. Anyway, her own Maria. Brian Harvey made challenge to Sparkle Woman to show herself. He does not believe her pic. She knows is not what she really looks like. Half a trout pout isn't really fucking giving your identity away, is it? It is sad and lonely unless you belong in a cult that gives you your life meaning. Very true, Gas Mask. This is why I'm actually engaging in like community activities away from online. Because I don't want to fucking have no fucking community around me. And I know what communities are. I've done it. I'm building it. And it's all real world, real people away from the Fruit Loops on YouTube. And you know, it's so much better. You know, it had been that long since I'd spoke. It'd been that long since I engaged with a group of, let's say, normal people, and I mean that by people who don't fucking constantly consume YouTube, that I forgot that I can actually fucking get on with them. How fun it is to just shit round and not worry about the world ending. You know, talk shite, small talk, the weather, football, tea, whatever. I talk a lot about history and all that. It's beautiful. Instead of all this conspiratardom shit. But each to their own. I'm just talking about my personal experience. I've grown as a human being from realising what it was, man. I was in a cult-like mentality. I couldn't go and talk to anybody without conspiracies being in the top of my mind, and whatever they said, whatever they were doing was a conspiracy. If they were fucking drinking Diet Coke, if they were fucking eating chewing gum, everything was a conspiracy. Fucking walking out with the chemtrails, everything. Right? See now? I can kind of engage normally with society again. I've taught myself how to kind of do it again. Anyway, that's been a positive thing. Trolls are still looking for the door handle. Evening. Oh, Punk. How you doing, Punk? And Lazy Jesus. Devon Jamesy boy. Jody Reed. Roberto Carlos. Siege mentality results in very worst forms of human depravity. Very well said, Roberto Carlos. And these motherfuckers are feeling under siege because the pennies dropped for so many people now. And you know what? They're actually getting a taste of their own medicine for a change. And I think it can only be a good thing. But these motherfuckers won't back down. And as I said, somebody's going to end up in jail or a big pile of blood. So watch your space. Let's see what happens. EastEnders? No, mate. It's Coronation Street tonight. I've got it recorded. Was EastEnders on? Oh fuck! EastEnders was on another night. Oh, it's always on a Monday. What am I talking about? I know, mate. I go back to I have my one episode of Corey before the show, and then a wee episode of Corey and EastEnders to bring me down gently, like after the show. Bring you down gently, like. Fuck, some cunt else the other day said I speak like Spud. And I'm not fucking chooked. Anyway. But hey ho, I sound like an actor. Right, shit, where was I? Tony's gonna get bummed. Shit, where is it? Aye, missing EastEnders, Miss Spice. Aye, God Player, iPlayer. Do you know what? Even better than iPlayer, just get one of your DVR recording boxes, you know? Beautiful, man. Because, you know what I hate? BBC iPlayer's okay, right? But if you're watching Corey, up here it's STV Player you need to use. Right? But they fucking hit you with adverts. You can't even fast forward. So you're stuck there with like more adverts than you would get in the fucking TV. So, I use my DVR thingy. Anyway. Don't fucking bring my mood down here, Alan, man. I'm fucking working here, man. I don't want to know that I'm missing the best soaps in the world. I'm creating one of the best soaps in the world. Kieran, YouTube is so bad. I've had to go back to reading books for info. Sounds like a very sensible thing to say. Kieran, you don't need to go to YouTube to read books. I mean, you literally got a fucking... Get onto the torrents and you've got pretty much a PDF of every fucking book known to man you can probably find somewhere. Beautiful, man. And, you don't need to... It's about balance, right? I mean, when I first got sucked into the truther cult, I thought the TV was going to kill me. And a lot of people, like, you know, there's still people out there in the truther community that think saying I watch TV is a bad word. You know? They'll sit and ingest fucking hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of content on YouTube, and then they'll slag somebody off for watching 30 minutes of the news, a football game, or a stupid ass soap on the TV, you know? Crazy cult-like mentality, to be honest, innit? Anyway, it's called A Feed for a Reason, YouTube. Well done, Kieran. Back to the books. I do indeed learnt that lesson standing in court. Missed the context. Feed me weird things. I don't even know who these nobodies are. Some people have too much time on their hands and yet no content. The world's gone mad. Aye, well said, punk. You know? But I know why fucking Hairy Mary Sparkle's got all that time on her hands, you know? Due to her occupation. It'd be horrible if people went after her the way that she made money, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely disgusting. Because that's what those fuckers are doing. Please tell me your shirt is a market bargain. Then I'll know I love it. Can't even. I've had this fucking t-shirt for ages. French Connection. Can't even remember where I got it. Strong possibility it would either been TK Maxx or Primark. You know, when you're such a high roller as me, you go to the fucking best shops, you know? You go to fucking where they need to use slaves to make your shite. You know? You buy socks that last you 3 weeks, but they're so cheap, it's worth it. You know, and it's shite, I could just say fuck fear, couldn't I? Thinking about starting to do some merch, some funny t-shirts and shit. I don't know. I got an email the other day, going to look into it. God damn, I missed this again, need to catch up. Carol's Crapola, you've not missed much, mate. Not missed much, but half an hour. 38 minutes. Ain't missed much. Kip, you fancy a road trip to Amsterdam? Active Patriot, I would. But to be honest, I probably wouldn't trust a big bunch of Tommy Robinson fans to fucking take me abroad. I don't think I'd come back. But thanks for the offer, mate. But any road trips I'm doing, man, it's fucking nearest and dearest and people I can genuinely trust, man. And I can't trust anybody on the internet, I'll be frank. I don't even think it's they've got no life. there's something inherently wrong in their brain. Go and listen to that John Calder talk, right? And their attitudes. I mean, did you not hear them trying to browbeat this whistle? Their big gripe with this Wish Solutions guy was he said fuck cunt or bugger in front of his 12 or 13-year-old kid. Now you can argue the wrongs and rights of that all fucking day long. Like, I don't swear at children, but when children are in the room and I'm talking to adults, I'll swear. And people will pull me up for it and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, because I'm not doing it deliberately. So fucking there's your morality police. I must be as bad as him. If that's the worst thing you can say about some cunt, you're out there fishing for shite. You know? Fishing for shite. The bastards, I proper resent it, but got stung a couple of times, a long time ago now. I've been a good girl for a long time now. Easier that way. You's going to the dam. I think Tommy Robinson fans are. Tommy's going to get bummed again. If the worst were to happen to TR, who would take his place as the new Messiah? Surely not Tomo. Aye, Tomo looks too funny with that haircut, doesn't he? So what's going on with Shaky Stephen? Who's Shaky Stephen, mate? Jada gets my vote if that happens. Oh god, mate, you can't. Fuck's sake, Jada's came out with such fucking amazing things as I can't be a Nazi, I'm black. Oh man. I don't know. Do you know what, a brown face for the BNP? That would be a good marketing coup. Carol's crapola, watch out you don't get Brandy the pervert for mentioning her lips. She might phone your landlord and make you homeless, then make a video about you fighting for the homeless people. I know, mate, that's exactly her style. Exactly her style. I need to worry about other people making me homeless before that wee daft bitch, but maybe that's a story for a different day. Let's get a big bunch of people that don't like Tommy Robinson and people that do like Tommy Robinson to go over to Amsterdam and we'll smoke out our differences, man. Shaky still stuck behind the green door. Fuck, I've missed. I don't know who Shaky Stephen is. Shakin' Stevens, I know who he is, I think. Mackenzie's Devil, that's it. I couldn't remember the channel's name after that other day. Sing It Baby, Cheap Flight, some shady shits got hold of my address the other week. That's why you need a couple of good men you trust. Kieran, report it to the police. Don't let these people bullet. What it is, it's implied threats, right? They're all a bunch of fucking fandans. They're too scared to actually present themselves in the real world. That's why they hide behind anonymous accounts and do all this psychological warfare tactics shite, right? If some cunt's going to come to your house and do you damage, they ain't going to tell you. It's kinda stupid, right? So, I know how horrible it can be, by the way, because it's like, you don't know what loon out there on the internet's going to get a hold of it. So, I can't wait for my details to start getting circulated, and then I'm going to the cops again. Hello, Mackenzie's Devils! You might be the first motherfucker I get the IP address for, you dumb fuck. I like the ferry, get stoned and have a laugh on there. I love boats, man. I love ferries and all that shit. Love it, man. Don't know what it is, I just love it. See, like, I know a lot of people think cruises are for old people and stuff. I think that'd be amazing. If I was ever in a fucking position to afford a cruise, but I'd love to go on like, fucking a cruise round the Med. You know what I mean? A wee day in fucking Italy, a wee day in Greece, a wee day. Ah, man, beautiful. And I don't know, but I like caravans as well. I don't know what it is. I like camping, I like caravans, and I like cruises. I like staying in hotels. I don't know, just like lots of stuff. Active Patriot, have a good time, my man. The dam. It's definitely good times, what can you say? Where was I there? shit, I've lost my place. I like the ferry. Alan McVicker, agree. That way you'll arrive home still baked. I'm glad to be so far away from those idiots. Maria, you're not the only one. They sucked a lot of people in, pretending they were out there fucking riding a white knight. Now, if Flo is if he's as genuine as he is on face value, then even he is dissing himself from these morons. The people, like, if you go and look at the people who started the Hoaxtead blog, now, Flo and Sparkle weren't there when it started. I think it was only 2 people. And then they started that blog, and then lots of do-gooders gravitated towards it, and then they started building a community. Hold on, I've got my time machine mobile phone. Bring, bring! Oh, look at that. Bring, bring! Oh, look at that. Bring, bring! Hello! Oh, Charles Manson. Hi, how you doing? Aye, I know, technology, man. Time machine, fucking mobile phones, what can I say? Elon Musk made it for me. Aye. Right. How's that community going that you're building, Charles Manson? How's... What? What? You started building a community with the best intentions? All your followers thought you were righteous and you were God and all sorts of shit? And the sun shined out your arse and you were you couldn't make any mistakes. You were you were totally fucking the best person ever. The words that I'm trying to find in my head are escaping me right now. Right, Charles Manson, thank you for... Yeah, I know, technology, mate. I know. Pigeons, we don't need pigeons. Anyway, thanks, Charles Manson, for updating me on the success of the community you were building. What could possibly go wrong? A self-righteous community with no checks, no balances, bouncing about, acting like superheroes on the internet, going after people's employment, going after people's roofs over their head, trying to drive them crazy, trigger them for shits and giggles, gang stalking. Tune in tomorrow, I'll show you all tweets, all the evidence of them coordinating their efforts to fucking troll targeted individuals, and then them all claiming, we're not part of the Hoaxtead. Why are you all sitting fucking coordinating your efforts fucking towards targeted individuals then? Why was one of those targeted individuals an individual that Flo had a disagreement with? And because Flo had a disagreement with him, Flo didn't go after him. He's too easily findable. He's put his name and address is out there. In fact, it's only like 40 minutes drive from where I stay to where Flo stays. And no wonder he's fucking done a U-turn and fucked off. He doesn't want to end up fucking... He doesn't want to have to get held accountable for the war these motherfuckers might start. Because his name and address is out there. People know where he stays. Anyway, that's what's happening. Kieran, get a paintball gun and put your paintballs in the freezer. Works every time. Shit. That's some sort of sex game or something. More chance of getting a wee bit back with you on the boat. Though I would think, nah man, see for the paranoia factor, why travel with any ganja at all? It's the same price over here as it is over there. The only, and plus sometimes the ganja you get over here is actually better than the stuff you get in the dam, you know? Me personally, why give the twitchy arsehole syndrome, you know, smuggle something that you can get 2 seconds as soon as you're off the boat. I think the best bet is plenty of edibles. A wee gummy bear. A gummy bear. Or a few of them. I'm okay, officer. Anyway. Chemtrails are real, get over it, Kip. I know, Jamesy boy. It's my fucking flaw, man. It's my one flaw. I personally wouldn't bother. Allah Akbar. Name plus previous. So is Bigfoot, Jamesy boy. You know, I was listening to Joe Rogan the other day, man. Can't remember who he was talking to. I've swapped up my Joe Rogan. I've swapped up Mike Rivero for Joe Rogan, man. Completely different. You know, Mike Rivero just infuriated me to the extent I was literally watching that old guy die in front of me. But anyway, Joe Rogan, he was talking about flat earth and, you know, just laughing at crazy conspiracies, and he's talking like, but Bigfoot was real! No, who knows? Who fuck knows? I don't know. I've never seen Bigfoot, but actually was real. he exists. Also Nibiru and the Anunnaki. Man, telling you. Here, McVicker, the Anunnaki is real, mate. Read the Book of Enoch. And the Book of Enoch tells you, man, fucking ghosts, goblins, demons, fallen angels, Lucifer, woo! Whole shebang. It's real. It's not a storybook. But aye, man, even if you don't want to read it, touch base with it, or the outlining narrative of the Book of Enoch. Oh, man. And I say I needed to, I wanted to, and I have for my tour. Oh, man, you know, I know too much. I've done a good few tours, and I've had to strip it all back and dumb it down, you know, because I've got fucking so much information that I'm like, sound like a geography teacher. People don't want geography teachers, they want Illuminati, Knights Templar, fucking William the Bastard. Oh! See, you need to learn where to get your jokes in, you know, and gets the fucking rises. So you talk about William the Conqueror, who was also known as William the Bastard. And all the old ears are like, oh, why are you swearing? I'm like, oh, well, what a bastard, think about it. You know what a bastard is? It's not a derogatory term back there. He was a known bastard because he was of Viking descent. He wasn't highborn. He wasn't a lord. And that's why William the Conqueror was of Viking descent. And that's why when 1066, Battle of Hastings, that's why they never invaded Scotland. Because it was people of some of the clans up here had Viking descent and stuff as well. That's why I look like a Swede. That's why I'm Scandinavian. I'm Viking. Genetically speaking, I'm Swedish. I'm Scandinavian. I'm a Viking. Anyway, also Nibiru and Anunnaki, Daba Speed. Oh man, you know. I don't know how anybody gets any enjoyment. I know each to their own. Everybody has their own particular fancy and stuff. But as a drug to enjoy speed, I don't know. I don't like anything that you're like, alright, I want to go to sleep now. Just me, I don't know. It doesn't put my head in a good place. Like, I need shit to slow my fucking brain down, not speed it up. East Coast Sheepshagger. Shit, I've missed the context of that. Nah, that pish, Alan. Nothing wrong with sheepshaggers. Well, depends the circumstances, done it. If you're doing it for body heat, to keep yourself alive during the night, I'm pretty sure that's a perfectly acceptable survival instinct. But hey ho. I hate that Kev Faker accent. I don't even know what accent he's got, man. It's a bit Glaswegian, but a bit chukter, and then a wee bit of a junkie. Nah, like Kev Baker isn't a junkie. It just looks like one, right? If he was a genuine junkie and had genuine abuse problems, I wouldn't poke fun at him for it. Unlike some fucking horrible ass bastards out there, but pointing no elbows at the Hoaxtead fucking trolls. Nasty bastards. Anyway, Devon, some of them got no standards. Did anybody see the WikiLeaks dump when Assange got hauled away? Did not. Carol's crapola. No idea that happened. Indian Army just found Bigfoot prints. Stewie, you're being true as well, right? But the thing is, have you not noticed it was a one-footed Bigfoot? Right? There's also... Now, here, listen to this. Tommy Sheridan is a fucking clandestine terrorist. He went to Sri Lanka. Look what happened to Sri Lanka after that. But anyway, Tommy Sheridan was showing you Bigfoot tracks, giant feet in Sri Lanka too. I think I believe it. But hey ho, it's like the Loch Ness Monster. Real or made up for tourists? I think the latter. But anyway, constantly at rape crisis clinics, and they're understaffed as it is. That's me. There is no way so many truthers have read 1984. I've watched the movie and I've listened to the audiobook. Me and books and reading and shit don't fucking... You know, here's an interesting point. It's the first ever time that I heard somebody talking about their fucked up head that resonated with me. and it was fucking, of all people, it was Eddie Izzard. You can tell I've been watching Joe Rogan. And he was talking about how he can't read, he can't write, he's fucking dyslexic as fuck. Right? And you could see him reading, and I was like, God, that's fucking me. He was struggling, you know. The longer it goes, your brain just all falls to shit, and you can't. And then you start getting fucking your arsehole twitching because you can't read words, and it just pure spirals out of control. But just the way he explained it, it was like fucking same shit going on in that guy's nut as mine. But hey, oh, maybe I can be as good a comedian as him one day. Kieran, bang on, Kip. No idea, out of context, but I'm sure I was right. They've got the documents. I never witnessed this. The Assange dump. Thank God. Sky and Murdoch. James, he had to go for a pish there. Apparently he was chucking it all over the embassy. Love the shirt. My Three Monkeys t-shirt was the victim of a lovely steak pie last night. I put it on this morning, I was like, fuck, not even I can get away with wearing this, man, it's white, and fucking drool. Oh, amazing steak pie, right enough. Exactly, shit, I need to fucking try and keep up to date with this. 5 minutes with me would have changed your mind. There's some sexual shit going on here. Absolutely no shame. Yeah. Kip, have you got a swear box? Trip to Bahamas for you just on today's video alone. I know, mate. It's horrible. It's even when I listen to myself back, it's like I think what's actually happening is, right, see when you're doing shit like this, right? When you first start doing it, the biggest problems, in fact, you probably noticed it last night on Gobbernobber's fucking hangout, it's big, long periods of silence when no cunt's got anything to say. Right? And they can't just fill air, you know, they can't, I can do that, right? I can fucking just talk about random shit 24/7. And I think one of my problems is I'm trying to work out what I'm wanting to say in my head, because I don't run off any scripts or anything, to cover up or making that noise, or just blanks. I just say fuck. And I'm not the only one that speaks like that up here as well, by the way, and it's no nice, it's no big or clever, but unfortunately it's the way I speak. I'm stuck with it, so I'm going to have to learn to live with it. Maria, she gets my vote on the tick picks. I've lost it. Come up to Glasgow for a night out first. Got to be cautious after all. Kips, how's your Telegram? Oh shit, I've missed that again. It keeps skipping back. I need to try and get up to date. There's Richie in the house. How you doing, Richie? He's too funny, Mr. Ribena. God, I'm way behind. I will do, Alan. Just don't do nightclubs. I do blazing. Does that mean you're going to come up here and shag blazing, Active Patriot, or do you mean you just like to go and blaze? I'm opting for the second, but here, blazing, let that be a warning to you, mate. Active Patriot's coming out to Glasgow to fucking do you. Anyway, I'm sure I read that completely right. I like magnet fishing on a jet bike. I've been on a couple of little cruises. Love being at sea, but love being on riverboats, more so chilled. I've not done many riverboats, but that would be amazing. I'm trying to think. See, when I was young, went to Cyprus, and my dad took us on a 2 or 3 day cruise over to Egypt, so it was like a flying visit. And I'm sure the port was in Cairo. I'm sure it was in Cairo, which would have meant the ferry would have had to away. Man, I wish I could fucking remember better. Seen amazing parts of the world and fucking too young to appreciate it. Only one blazing by cruise. You mean dogging? Cruising. You've got mason guards all around my gaff. They'll never get in. I wish, mate. I wish. But I do stay in a pretty secure area. And you won't be getting in and out of here alive. I meant blazing weed, thank fuck. I get worried there, Active Patriot, man. I thought you were coming on to us there, man. Power of suggestion to the wrong dude with the mental retardation of certain individuals. I like crayon eating and chilling with natural things. You boob. Power of suggestions to the wrong dude with the mental retardation of certain... Fuck's sake, some fucking NLP going on there, I think. Aye, that Ribena guy is fucking hilarious, man. See the ones he's doing now with the phone calls? Oh, God. Tune in tomorrow, man. I'm going to play a wee bit of his catalogue. Richie, how you doing, my man? Aye, Ribena guy is funny. Aye, he's fucking... Does he have a... Lazy Jesus? Stick the link for... Try and share the link for his phone-in show. With me, mate. I'd love to check that out. Hey, calm down on the fucking Ribena, love. What about fucking on Bongo? He's never fucking remember on Bongo, man. On Bongo, they drink it in the Congo. So some sort of slave reference there, but fuck it. On Bongo, they drink it in the Congo. So the fucking Ribena, love. Hey, I'm going to fucking name myself after a soft fucking drink. See if that gets me some fucking love. Tony, if I get a hold of that. I don't know if people can drop links in there. I'm not sure how that works. 140 an ounce here. What? That's some good prices, mate. Is it shite weed though? Here's a funny story. One time I was in the holding cells at Glasgow Sheriff Court. I'd just been told I'm going to jail. I was in a bit of shock. You get flung in the holding cells, right? You don't know all these cunts sort of fucking going to jail and shit, right? So, you're sitting around talking shite with all the guys, right? And somehow, you know, you're just uber fucking manly environment and shit, so you're talking the usual fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Dressing room chat and shit, right? So there's this Glaswegian guy. Clearly a Chinese or fucking Asian descent, right? But a Glaswegian accent. But clearly Chinese or whatever, right? And we're all talking shit, talking prices about weed and all that stuff, right? And then I start talking about, like, up here you get a lot of triad gangs, right? And they fucking grow power of weed and you can get it cheap as fuck, but it's shite. Because basically they import a lot of slaves. These slaves don't even know fucking how to speak English, their name, nothing. They just get fucking slaves from China, import them over here and stick them in houses, fucking turning over crops. Somebody I knew was a victim of this. Wasn't he in on it, unfortunately, he was a victim. But that's what they do, and then if the people get caught, fuck off, slave. They can't even speak English, they don't even know what country they're in sometimes. My lawyer told me all that shit. And so I'm in there, and everybody in Glasgow knows what chinky bud is, right? In Glasgow we use the word chinky to refer to Chinese food, and that's kind of morphed into when you're talking about chinky bud. So out there in the whole wide world, everybody knows what you're talking about when you say chinky bud, right? It's not a racist it's not any racist connotation in it at all. It just means weed from the triads, and it's just everybody knows it's chinky bud, right? Is that chinky bud shite? Ah, fuck. Because it's cheap as fuck, but very low quality, right? It's produced by slaves. So I hope that's not what you're getting, Active Patriot, for 140 an ounce, man. Maybe there's just more competition down there. Heavy duty funny money here. And Rivero, every other house grows it, and it's flooded here. Watch Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I'm sure, talking about Joe Rogan, I think he just done a hot box with that cunt Be Real as well, didn't he? Bigfoot is Tommy's new bodyguard. Richie, I've already told you, he isn't he's massive, it's Tommy's so small. I think he went in the... See, since he's always... What's happened, Richie, is after all his milkshake dousing, they had to stick him in the washing machine. And he's came out a little smaller than usual. So it's the same bodyguard, but Tommy Robinson shrunk. You know, it's all about perspective. It's very easy to get fooled with this stuff. It's all about perspective. At least you can stay awake with JR Fat Mike Show. What is the plural of Bigfoot? Big feets. I don't know, that's a good question, mate. Your critical mass, 140, black Russian, a new strain, 160. Aye, seems to be going that way where fucking depending what you're getting, you're having to fucking pay different in it. But in that token, what they're going to just start doing is just bouncing out a new brand, calling it the next best thing, and fucking. I mean, if you do anything from seed, right? You do anything from seed. Technically, it's going to be a bit genetically different from even the mother plant, so you can technically call it your own strain. You can call it anything you want. It's only like the mass producers who use cuts that get that. What am I looking for? Consistency of the strain, you know. That's why. Well, I don't know. Wooly the Bastard was. Wooly the Bastard was a Bigfoot then. Pop your address down and I'll come over and see you. Hail Odin, West Coast Scotland 200, Grimsey Devon. Kips on speed. I hate speed, man. I wouldn't, honestly, oh god. Chemical drugs don't really interest me anymore at all, man. It's no like, oh wow, I want to go and get some fucking Chico or anything like that, man. I just tends to spoil a night rather than make a night for me, you know. Anyway, I love cheese and Northern Lights. Northern Lights is old school, man. I think basically you get a lot of different new versions of Northern Lights, but they're all called a lot of different things. But it's just fucking the what am I looking for? The thingy of the strain, the progression of the strain or whatever. High grade solids, all the way. For me, Haze, Stardog, Sour Diesel, THC oil to fight cancer. Sakes, this turned into a fucking coffee shop. Miss Spice, love Stardog. Zombie Crush, no prize for guessing what Miss Spice smokes. She been on the Spice. Put in the context of her original name was Cunty Spice, but due to going into an age-inappropriate room, accidentally changed it. Fucking comedy gold, man. The unintentional comedy is always the best stuff, man. Only forgot about the Stardog. Captain Crunch. Picture Sheridan carrying bombs around. Sounds silly. Go look at a photo of him holding the great sword on his website. Not had any good cheddar. Making my first. She's too smelly this time of year. You could take edibles at Carol's Crapola. You get all kinds. Kip, is that you is that a painting of your ass behind you? It's not my ass. It was a painting done for me of somebody else's ass. For respect to the person's whose ass it is. Shall remain nameless. You know, every day somebody paints a picture of their ass for you. Just put that shit on your wall. Beautiful ass. Can I say? Just don't read the message that's on the backside of it. Gorilla Glue. Oh, it's turned into a fucking weed menu. Right, hold on, how long? It's over an hour anyway. Got the Mighty Volcano, they're expensive. You talking about a long thing or something, Tony, I think? I'll take 10 lazy. That cheese stuff you says was nice. Volcano. Oh, so it's a vape, the Volcano thing. do you know the thing I notice about the drug culture, man? See if you speak to like younger people who are out, like, maybe consistently taking drugs and all that. It's all crazy ass fucking mind bending fucking shit. When I was young, it was like speed, cocaine, and eckie and acid. Right, 4 things pretty much. Right, a bit of mushies and shit on top of that. It was like PCP, ketamine, all these fucking different weird fucking psychedelics, concentrates of weed. And like, listen, I'm not putting anybody down for using concentrates and shatter and all that stuff, but that ain't weed, people. That's like comparing cocaine and crack, right? Taking a line of cocaine ain't the same as smoking crack, and smoking fucking those fucking extracts or fucking concentrates and all that ain't the same as smoking weed. Even the weed of today isn't the same as the weed of the previous. And fuck, man, it was only about a year and a half ago or something was the first time I had tried any shatter and stuff. It was this secret cannabis club thing. Every cunt turns up, you pay X amount, you get a fucking bunch of goodies, and everybody sits around and gets stoned. I was invited I found out about it at the very last minute, and I'd been out boozing, and then I went down. I was like, one dab, I was like, right, take my goodie bag, I'm out of here, man. Woo! That was funny. But hey-ho. I know, maybe comparing shatter and all that to crack is a bit, but like, you just know yourself, the fucking THC content, it's a fair comparison if you compare the THC content, right? I think that's fair. And I'm not saying don't do it or anything, I'm just saying it. I know heavy smokers, like pretty much everybody, all the older generation for me, they can't be arsed with all this fancy schmancy fucking dab this, dab that, having to heat up this, all these fucking apparatus and all that. They want fucking some skins, tobacco and a fucking bit of cardboard. They're sorted. But anyway, my first dab, man, like, whoo. Anyway. From seed to harvest, 6 weeks, nah, a lot longer from, talking about, what, 60, 70, nearly 90 to 100 days, I'd say, depending on the strain and stuff. But hey-ho. Aye. And around that time period, I think, punk. Oh, Natasha, do you want me to know my conspiracy theory on the illegal high shit? I'll tell you a story about that as well. I think that's the Chinese getting their revenge for the Opium Wars. I really do. Flooding the West with all this chemical shit. No cunt knows what the fuck it is. That's fucking... Have you seen people full of these fucking legal highs? Now, I suppose he's still a friend. I had an old friend years ago, right? And he get heavily into these legal highs. He gets so heavily into the legal highs, he was researching what they were, and he was mixing up his own fucking legal highs, right? He was buying all the fucking individual shit for the internet and mixing it all himself and stuff. This destroyed this dude, man. He was not the same individual. Probably still isn't to this day. And, oh wow, man. It's an eye-opener for me. I just that the legal high stuff scares the fucking living daylights out of me, man. But hey ho, you just want to experiment? Battering. Who am I to stop these? 3 months if you got babies. At least my family won't believe I'm only doing it for my epilepsy. Well, look, if anybody's using medication for any aches, illnesses or what, it's always a good idea to go down and tell your doctor. Just saying. It might stand you in good stead if anything was to happen in the future, you know. Like, say for example, I don't know, Go and ask your lawyer some advice on how to cover your arse if you're doing it for any medical needs and stuff. And the ship has sailed in this country. Unless you're fucking running big factories and stuff. The consequences are getting less and less and less. I take it you get high. Fighting cancer is a bonus. Glad you've got your priorities straight, Tony. Glad, mate. But hey ho, buddy, man, you fucking... You're real life, fucking a real living guinea pig, you know what I mean? Been there, done it, got a t-shirt, mate. Just on my first FIM. Lost me. Jesus, what's an FIM? Oh God, aye, spice, man. I don't know why people would take it. I suppose it's just, you know, like people with those personalities are always looking for fucking something, and then you bounce into jail, and that's the most fucking readily cheapo. It's cheap in it. You can get it in, gets past smell dogs or full works. You get caught with it. It's legal. It's less fucking punishable and stuff. But man, it does not look like a good thing. Just go without. Dabs don't work. LJ, what's the feeding schedule for Otto's A Rough Guide? I don't know what you need to do to get it in prescription in this country. I think it varies from trust to trust at the moment. And what was the wee guy? Was it Bobby Caldwell or something? That wee Caldwell guy. Forget the guy. Bobby Caldwell or something. He managed to get it through the NHS on prescription. He was the first person. And I believe there's others now. And it's just going to be a slow, steady, incremental move towards the medicalisation of cannabis. I'm going to take away a plant that you can grow for yourself, do what you want with it, eat it, stick it up your arse, smoke it, whatever, and I'm going to sell it back to you on a prescription basis. Quite love it. Got this shit fucking well sorted. Oh. Right, hold on, that's 21, 27. Hold on, there's Captain Crutch. No point in sniffing subtext, it won't hit you any faster or harder. You know, when I was in the jail, man, that's what every cunt was doing. What do they call them? Your subbies, right? So all the junkies would go down to get their subbies in the morning, and I'd be all fucking... This is how disgusting the jail is, right? So they're gumming it, pretending they've took it, then bring it back up to the cell. You know what I mean? So it's been in a junkie's mouth. And it's getting fucking passed and sold and used as currency and all sorts of shit. God, I remember with my fucking... What do you call your cellmate? Co-pilot. Right, we're sitting talking about... Men talk, right? So we ended up talking about shagging woman up the arse, right? And he's like, oh no, I could never fucking do that. Mate, you were just smoking smack out of some cunt's arse last night. Right? So sitting fucking smoking smack out of a dude's arsehole, and then too fucking morally fucking prim and proper to consider shagging a lassie up the arse. Woo! Man. But hey ho, these are the things that make fucking life interesting, innit? For fuck's sake, those subbies just junk you out. You're basically fucking schmeck. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh. God, if I have to go back, I don't smoke fags anymore. So if I had to go back to jail, man, it'd be fucking hard. Fags are all you've got. Anyway. Don't ever do more than 10 plants. It's a good That's what's going to happen. We're going to just within the regulations, you're going to be allowed to grow X amount. I think it'll be the same kind of model over in Amsterdam, won't it? Very similar. Did you take a wee package in with you to jail, mate? Oh, you know, it's obviously the done thing. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. I'd consider it. What do they call it? Banking, that's what they call it. What did you bank? Ah, here, man, do you hear wee fucking Jimmy's coming in, man? Aye? Oh, Jimmy fucking ring us! About 4 9 bars. Oh, see me getting processed. I don't know if it's just in Bar L, right? I think it's probably most jails, right? They sit you down on this chair, and I don't know how it exactly works. It's basically a metal detector for up your arsehole. No probe goes up or anything, right? You just sit in the chair and do something. Fucking looks for metal in your arse. And then if you obviously set it off, it'll send you for x-rays and all that. But it only detects metal, not organic matter or any shit like that. So you could bank shit, no problem at all. I saw a set of tools go through 5 Jaggers in a billet in Low Moss. What's a billet, Tony? Is that like a wee dorm or some shit? A set of tools. I think tools what you use to jags. It's a needle through 5. Oh, fuck aye. If you're in the jail, you're desperado, man, and you get smacked and no clean needles. Oh, dearie me. That logically should be addressed, but anyway. Fucking no logic in any of these systems, isn't there? No? Yep, it's a path. We've not got any. In fact, I do have a back door. And they got passed through 12 billets. What's a billet, Tony? Is it like fucking 6 beds or like a wee dorm or some shit, man? You'll be surprised what you can fit in a prison pocket. Oh, man. Subutex equals diet smack. Aye. It looked that way to me. It's no gay in prison. Oh, let's get this right. Me and my fucking co-pilot weren't talking about bumming dudes. We're talking about shagging women up the arse, right? He was one of these old school guys like, oh, shagging a woman up the arse is gay. Like, what? But smoking fucking smack out a guy's arse, that's all gravy, baby. Oh. I remember one of the first fucking nights I was in. And you know what junkies are like, man. Aye, no been on it for ages, man. No going back to it, man. No been on it, man. Ah. Underneath the door, man, you're like, ah, fuck's sake. Couple of nights in, you're already fucking showing me what a fucking liar you are. It's the screws bring in most drugs. Spot on, Josie. My dad used to know a very good prison guard back in the day. Baggy polo neck. No smoking in Nick. Oh, fuck, that's right. Don't know if it's the same up in Scotland. Everybody cunts vaping their tits out, aren't they? Aye. Forgot about that. Gary, for the state, I know a guy who bragged about how much he smuggled in a Ziploc filled with a little of everything. Squatting cough. Boss chair, body, orifice scanner seat. Shit, man, I didn't know the name yet. Didn't even know what it was doing. Just sit down there. Okay. I grow 4 veg and 4 bloom. You boob. Wee Moby up the Schecter. It's the hot seat kip. I think you can take blades and all that through in it. You're Maria. Looks like you're doing a good job at this. You know, the cops typically don't want to be there, you know what I mean? But always keep that presence in mind to shut the fuck up. Right? Because they'll play Mr. Nice Guy, and they're just, oh, so who are you growing it for? You know, they're gathering intelligence to see if you're like sitting growing it for a party, a bigger click or whatever. But always just shut the fuck up. Unless you're talking about football and the weather, don't discuss anything about fucking anything to the cops at all. No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. Lawyer, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. And let the lawyer do the talking for you. That's what they're there for. Not our dumbasses. The second you start... it's when you start self-incriminating yourself, you know what I mean? And your arsehole's going, you know what I mean? You're fucking shitting yourself. Anyway. Old army base is low moss. Prison pocket. Kip's making excuses now. I once let a gay guy watch me in the shower, but weird like fucking hell, man. I feel dirty, man. I get stage fright. I'm fucking, oh god, I'm fucking looking alright now. I fucking feel like Lazy is out now and he has the best weed. There is a cage fighter that used to have a much bigger channel. Sheridan used to talk that way too, didn't he? There is a cage fighter that used to have a much bigger channel. Sheridan used to talk that way too, didn't he? You've lost me, Vampire Jew. Anyway, I can tell I've been to jail too a very long time ago. Seems like it's the majority in here who can remember. Shit, man! You know, I was going to call this show tonight Kip's Cult or something. I had to get the Hoaxtead hang in because that's... They love that. Cyrus too small. Cyprus too small. Everyone knows everyone here. Oh, that's right, Maria. You're in this old Cyprus. Danny Jones, shut up, Kips. Okay, man. Say no more about the weed growing. Not good because it can be used against you. Danny Jones, go and tell somebody, get somebody else into trouble for swearing in front of their kids. Fuck off, man. I mean, you listen to the attitude of these fuckers. Right, go and phone the cops. On me. On whoever you want. Go and do what you've got to do. Go and browbeat fucking some cunt else. I've already told you, anybody and everybody ever associated with fucking Hoaxtead, not welcome, wankers. So, there's the first boot of the night. Yeah, don't talk about weed, people. The internet fucking police have spoken. And you must do what they say. You must comply to what they say. You must do what they say or they will come after you. They are right and you were wrong. They'll kid on they're stealing your shit. They'll gaslight you into your sanity. They'll fucking make you put nooses up in your house. And then they'll act like they're the good guys. Self-righteous pieces of shit. No, every cunt's fucking sitting having a good wee fucking chin wag and all that, good bit of banter, and some Storm Norman wankers bouncing. Oh, you shouldn't be talking about us! Danny Jones, shut the fuck up, mate. You shouldn't be talking about fucking... me? Do what I say. Danny Jones, go and jump in fucking one leg and in fact, quack like a duck. Anyway. Kip's cunning cult. Ha 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 ha. Kip's cult, bow down minions and leave your money at the door. But I went for the Hoaxtead thing instead. Enjoyed hearing you last night, Danny Jones. As soon as all my channels were blocked, I was away back to Game of Thrones. I had better stuff to do. It's no fun when you can't comment, you know. I know Carlos Crapola Go and check how many videos they've uploaded about me. But they'll need to get in as many as they can because their channel's going bye-bye. With genuine, not fraudulent, copyright strikes. But scumbags, we'll do what scumbags got to do. Well, exactly, Captain Crunch. It's strange. You know, this Hoaxtead thing has been dead and buried for ages. Regardless of what you think happened in and around it, whether you believe it was a hoax or it was fucking some satanic abuse or something, those were genuine kids on video. I don't think anybody's disagreeing with that. That's child abuse. These motherfuckers have started up a blog on the back of child abuse and now go around abusing other people online on the back of it and say that they're the good guys. You know? And I don't think the Hoaxtead cult likes Danny Jones much either, because he violently threatened to go down and batter fuck out of his solutions, you know? They didn't like that. So, aye. Getting interesting. Only 7 thumbs down. I was expecting more than that, man. But hey ho. Make sure if you do like it, thumbs it up. Same up here, Lays hates cause are busy running around after actual white supremacist terrorists these days. Amen, amen, Jesus. Right, it's been about an hour and a half, so I'm going to do the off shortly. I'm on going down to Game of Thrones from start to finish again. Season 3. Loving it. You know, it's like fucking hell, it's like a new TV show. You forgot so much. But anyway. Anyway, so any last points anybody wants to make? Batter in before I do the off. Spunk Bucket's vid on Kips was too far. I wouldn't know, mate. I've not watched them. I'm not going to watch them. I'm just going to document everything and hand it over to the police. Right, so let me see actually. Right, that's what I'm after. That's it there. Hold on. Right. I mean, it's the easiest thing to do in the world, isn't it? You just go and look at these new names that pop in out of nowhere. Anonymous channel, and then you just go bye-bye. And close your door on the way out. Spunk Lee. I know she has my address, mate. I know they've got my address. I want them to have my address. And if anybody is, if anybody's a wee bit backward out there, that person that just came into the chat is one of them who started up a new channel. Maybe this is just me being paranoia. Maybe it is. I don't think so, but maybe it is. And then what they do is they come in and go, oh, they've said something new. Oh. So you go and watch it. I hope she's doxed me. I'm fucking sitting here fucking scared. I'm not going to sit and get bullied and harassed by little fucking trampy duck lip fucking Neds. Anyway, what will be will be. Who is Spunkly. I think she's talking about Lady K Sparkle and her fucking £1,000,000 fucking jewellery business. Why the fuck is somebody talking about my tits? Well, Alex. Bye. Carol's crapola. The bullying and harassing techniques that they use to get away with it requires them to stay just within the letter of the law. Second, they step out the letter of the law, document all this shit, and then you go after them if you can't catch them first. But you let the cops know that you're getting bullied and harassed, and you're feeling extremely alarmed and distressed in your own house. Get that all documented and shit. Shit, what happened over here in the UK? Old man stabbed fuck out a burglar. Judge ruled it to be a lawful killing. So things are moving in the right direction. The judges and all that understand. I mean, what have you got in France? It's called the crime of passion. You know, you get linear sentences and all that. So, I don't know if they're popular in Glasgow, mate, but I loved my pickled onion Monster Munch when I was younger. But they went through a weird stage. They got smaller and no big monster ones. I don't know if they went back yet. But anywho. Mate, I am the shittest fighter put on the planet ever. I've got no fighting training at all. I'm just not a shitbag. My dad was a wee skinny butcher, right? So he was a master butcher, right? So he used to call it equaliser. He's big steaky. Signs of a misspent youth, what can I say? Growing up in Glasgow with a butcher for a day. I mean, you should see the fucking collection of fucking big butcher knives and all that I've got in my house. The cops were quite impressed with it, actually. My dad always explained to me there's fucking there's no fight you can't win without a couple of equalisers, you know, whatever form that equaliser comes in. So, my dad used to take me in the chill and teach me how to stab people. I know it's not big, it's not clever, right? See, growing up in Glasgow, see if you're going to stab some cunt, you best know how to do it properly. Because otherwise, you're going to get stabbed. Right? And the weirdest thing about fucking stabbing some cunt is the feel of it going in. So you get a pig's carcass in the chill, and you can fucking get used to that. And how to go in under the ribs. And all that shit. I know, my dad's a fucking vicious, violent bastard. Rest in peace, you prick. But hey ho, we're all products of our environment, aren't we? Or the environment you grow up in contributes. So, no, I ain't any fucking big hard man at all. But it's for this reason that I'm dangerous, because I don't play. I'm not in there to try, put him up, show my fighting skills. I'm thinking, I'm taking this cunt out. What's the quickest and easiest method for me to do that? Typically involves around fucking equalisers, doesn't it? Anyway, hummus chips is the best. I've not tried hummus chips. I love my hummus though. Sweet chili hummus. Oh, fucking... Right, so, hold on. You haven't slagged me off for renting Danny Jones. Shit, what the fuck was it? You haven't slagged me off for renting, mate. But as I said, I just can't trust any of yous. I don't want any yous around. Anybody associated, a part of Hampstead, at any point, I don't want nothing to do with yous. I'm not that important. The show isn't going out to millions of people. I don't know what your obsession is. It's almost like some sort of a weird fucking personality deficiency in these people. If you don't do what they tell you to do, the cult's coming after you. So Danny Jones, I've never said a bad word about you, mate, but everybody associated with Hoaxtead is covered in shite in my eyes, and I don't want nothing to do with yous. That's as honest as I can get, mate. So find some cunt else's channel to fuck off and fish for shit in, because that's my paranoia. I think you're here fishing. In fact, your stupid ass comment like, oh, stop talking about the weed, that showed me that you're here to just fucking try and poke cunts with a stick. So jog on, John. Not welcome. Right? I mean, this is like my private living room, and I invite in who I do and do not want in here. This isn't some sort of a public fucking forum. This isn't going to BBC or some shit. Not every cunt's welcome. Only the cunts I want here are welcome. And unfortunately, Danny Jones, you fall into that category, mate. It's just like Flow Destroyer. Me and him have never really said bad words to each other. Can't trust him. Don't want anything to do with him. If I take him on face value, he seems to be one of the most honourable guys in the whole bunch. But I can't, because there's a seed of doubt in my mind, and I'm not willing to take chances. For what? A stupid ass friend or some cunt to talk to online? I've got enough people to talk to online. I've got too many. I fucking want to stop talking to cunts online. Don't need more fucking Fruit Loops in my fucking circles, fucking chatting shite. Anyway. Yeah. So, I like baseball bats less time. Aye. I know, mate. They do the damage. Also, as well, it's easier not to kill somebody with that as well, you know? You just go after their fucking knees. Leave them in a heat in the ground. Always stir your hummus. You know, I want to make my own hummus. I've never made my own hummus. It is, it's kill or be killed, mate. That's the reality in this world. It is. It's law of the jungle. And all these fucking fake ass man-made fucking laws and all that floating around. Irrelevant, especially to Hoaxtead, the founding father of Hoaxtead. I've got a massive dog, and people look worried that I cannot control him because I'm tiny and he's huge. But I always say that if you can't outthink a dog, then there's something wrong. Rob them every weekend as kids. It's the same thing with the right wing trolls. I know, Josie. Do you know what I said to the cops? Because this is a possibility. I don't know if this Hoaxtead mob are clandestine right wing people. I have no idea. Because I said to the cops, it's like, is this a coincidence, do you think? This is happening to this extent just after Britain First and Stevie Cowie got their arse handed to them and ran away with their tails between their leg. And now this mob are starting because... Why is it because? Because I called fucking Sparkle Duckface? Or is it because I had sympathies for some Looney Tune that get locked up? Imagine having sympathies for an old woman that get 12 or 15 years shoved up her? Imagine having sympathies for an old woman that get fucking 12 or 15 years. Imagine that. And then getting condemned, and then a fucking campaign of fucking harassment after that. Vadoom Tom, how you doing, my man? Nice to see you in. Fruit Loops, that with your chat. Make your own hummus. It's easy and more tasty than the supermarkets one. You know, do you know what's put me off? Richie's, somebody said to me that they made it and it was not as nice as the shop made stuff, but maybe they were just bad at making it. Who knows? How would you make sweet chilli hummus? I like the sweet chilli stuff. You can't just put chilli through it. You need to put some sweetness through it. Anyway, you can put a bit of barbed wire on my way. Popularity is popularity of one hail Houstonian. I know it's great being the only person to answer to in your head. No, hold on. I'm doing an investigation into Danny Jones. It's as official as the investigation they're doing into me. Hold on. Yes, do you know what it reminds me of? Remember, like, young kids who would like to play Office and pretend they were police? I'm going to write a ticket for you. Yes. That's what they're doing. I'm under investigation. By whom? You're fucking idiots. Oh, anyway. DM me on Telegram. Mate, I'm not really much on that anymore, to be honest, man. It's not the most user friendly. But I'll give you a wee message, mate. I don't Jesus, it don't count if you exhaled the cloud first. Jap Wolf Hybrid. Sounds like some sort of sex toy. Aye. Definitely going to give it a wee go, Richie. I think you need one of those food processors, don't you? I mean, anyway, everybody, so I'm going to say hi to the people in the chat and then wrap it up and get out of here. So, any last things you want to get out? Say it now or forever hold your peace. So, thanks for joining, everybody. Apart from the Hoaxtead people, who you're not welcome here, you're not wanted, you're just going to get blocked consistently. You're a bunch of smearing fandans. Go and play in your own sad little channels. Go and play yourselves. Nobody around here wants to play with you. I don't want to play with you. I want to speak to you. I'm only going to report every part of your shite to the cops. That's all I'm going to do. Document it all and report you to the cops. And copyright strike every fucking bit of my shit that you steal. And take down your channels. Right? It's not malicious. It's fucking defence. And if wee hairy Mary Sparkle wants to bounce about fucking bumping her fish lips, or duck prout, or trout pout duck lips, it's a hybrid, like a Jap one, then she can lie all she likes. Because the people that were in the After Dark, that happened about a week ago, I'll show you it tomorrow. I've got the information there. Anyway. Show you it tomorrow. And that's when she started. I think it was James and Charlotte or James and Blazin went in. And I don't even know what they were saying. But they started fucking arguing with all that mob. And then their paranoia, which doesn't exist in them because they're righteous. They never fucking get so paranoid that they fucking start acting like retards. They then started accusing, I know James was there, I don't know if it was Blazin or Charlotte. And then started accusing them of, I've sent them in there. Hello, Jamesy boy. Yes, there's a hangout going on. I need you to go in for me. Yes. I can't go under my own name. They might know who it is. Yeah, they do know that me and you talk to each other and all that, so it's a bit stupid to assume that I'm sending you in there on a secret mission or something, I know. But they did. And then that's why when they started fucking all their shitty insults towards me. Right, up until that point, I hadn't fucking went for the jugular with this mob. I was keeping it fucking, this is what I think, these mob, this is what I think is bad about the behaviour of these people. And then we hairy Mary Sparkle wanted to try and fucking go for my jugular, as well as other people's jugular. I mean, she's out there fucking abusing people with fucking mental health issues, to say the least, amongst other things. And tune in tomorrow night, show you all the web, the network, and their tweets that they send out to each other. Awooga! Awooga! Someone said Hampstead! Awooga! Awooga! Let's go after them! No judge, no jury, just a bunch of self-righteous twats bouncing about the internet, dishing out what they think is justice. Ask Danny Jones, he was going to go and kick Wiz Solutions cunt in for getting gang stalked and fucking reacting to these cunts. So, happy days. Some cunt's going to end up in jail or in a big pile of fucking blood. Either way, man, it's going to be fun watching it. Going to be fun watching the shit show. Thanks for watching, everybody. catches tomorrow for Not the Infowars Nightly News, the original alternative look at the so-called alternative media. Skeptical about the skeptics, and I'm watching all the motherfucking Watchmen, because somebody's got to do it. And if you're out there being a twat, please come and donate to my channel, hoping that that'll get me to shut the fuck up about your behaviour, because it won't. Donating doesn't come with strings attached, right? It's digital busking. You like what I do? Throw some money in. Simple as that. No strings. No fucking conditions. Here, I'll donate to you. Just don't say bad things about us. No, pal. Anyway. Tune in tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Josie, Lazy, Active Patriot, Miss Spice, A Blazing Stars, Maria, You Boob, Natasha, Jodie, Lazy Jesus, Richie. Thanks for joining, everybody. There's Jodie, Lazy Jesus, Stewie, Active Patriot, Vadoom. How you doing, my man? Natasha, Josie, You Boob, Active Patriot. And again, Spunk Lee, not welcome. And Danny Jones, sad state of affairs, mate, but not welcome. And it's because of your association with the Hoaxtead mob. So, because of your association with the Hoaxtead mob, you've got covered in their shite. So, to me, just too smelly, and I don't want to take chances. They're 100% honesty. No try to shut. Go and make whatever clips. I'm not shutting down your freedom of speech. You've got channels. You've got fucking your ability to make clips. Go to your own channels and make whatever clips you want. Use footage from mine. Just try and keep within fair use limits, or I'm going to copyright strike your ass. Simples. Anyway. Our Monster Munch popular in Glasgow. Danny Jones, I know you're a fan, mate. But as I've explained time and time and time and time and time and time again, I can't trust you. I know there's people that actually like me in and around Hoaxtead. They keep coming and contacting me and telling me they're distancing themselves for this mob because of the way they're acting. They're contacting me and telling me there's some Fruit Loops in that Hoaxtead that have turned it into a blood sport. Right? So contact me privately. Tell me anything you want. But no Hoaxtead people are welcome anywhere near any of my live shows. Sad state of affairs, mate. Say thank you to Mackenzie's Devil, thank you to Hairy Mary Sparkle, and the whole Hoaxtead righteous mob who bounce around browbeating. You were a fucking victim of it yourself, Danny. You know what I mean? Get wound up and acted like a human being, and the Hoaxtead mod browbeating him. There's nothing to do with Hoaxtead. Anyway. Right, so there's there's another person. There's there. Let me just do it for here, a lot easier. Now, very easy to spot. Very easy to spot because, look, see now, it's just like, Danny, like, if you are a fan, mate, respect my wishes. I don't want you here for the reasons I've made categorically very fucking clear. Andy Devine, regardless of what you think he is or isn't, or whether he's been scamming people out of money or fucking legalese shit and what is it, Freeman of the Land stuff and all that stuff. If you think it's Looney Tune, fair enough. But because of what this guy's done, he's now been targeted by this mob, and there's no judge, there's no jury, they're just send out the executioner, right? And I think this Andy Devine's crime is believing in Queen's Bench and Freeman on the Land stuff. He was asking for money for people, but he lost 20 grand of his own. I don't even know, I'm not interested in the morbid details of this shit. But now this mob have decided to target him. And Andy Devine, I don't understand why you don't copyright them, strike them. Just constantly take fucking 30 minutes of his full broadcasts. Go and shut down their channel, mate. Anyway. Genuine, bona fide, copyright strikes. They're using fucking 30 minutes of your full clip to fucking slate you. Right? You could even get them on the community stuff for bullying and harassing. Never, but I'd go down the copyright strike fucking road. 3 and they're out. So, anyway, it's a sad state of affairs, but it is the state of play. So, anybody else want to show themselves? Quickly, so I can get you blocked. Saves me having to do it another night. Andy Devine's 20k TM camera. Right, so what's his crime now? His crime is having a camera. Right? It's not even about the scams or the hoaxes he's pulling. It's he's got a camera and he fucked a barmaid. You know that? Imagine that, a barmaid get fucked. I know, stop the fucking press. Barmaid has sex with man. Shock horror. That's all these people have got. Crappy wee parlour smear tactics of who they've deemed to be naughty and nice. So, anybody else want to show themselves so I can get you blocked and kicked out? Come on, it just saves me having to do it tomorrow night and then the week after and continuously. We'll just continuously. Isn't that hard to manage, you know? Done! Josie, don't have any friends on internet. It's a freak show. No offence to everybody out there, but you will get burnt because everybody bounces up on the internet and projects themselves as this one fucking thing. It's never what they're really like. Never. And they'll never fucking show that they're show their good points, but never show their bad points, you know? Project themselves as this fucking infallible individual when they're not. Then you'll start friendships and stuff, and I don't know. Stick to the real world. I don't do what you fucking want, actually. I'm sticking to the real world. See, in fact, the new friends I am making in my life are deliberately all as far away from the fucking internet as I can. And it's not by accident. It's because of the contempt I have for all this social media shite. And the damage it's doing to people out there. The way it's making people behave. It's disgusting, man. Man, like, that fucking hell. That Hoaxtead mob makes me feel like a fucking moral superhero, fuck's sake. Well, cheers, Danny. You can just not tell me. I mean, I know, like, when you tell, you know, it's this is going to be their frustration. See, the fact they can't come in and you don't want nothing to do with them, going to really make them angry. And again, I hope that, see, when you get angry, you stop fucking thinking smart and you start reacting. That's when you make mistakes. And that's when these fuckers will cross the line. And that's when they will get charged. Or some cunt will end up in a pile of blood. So, watch this space. For fuck's sake, Danny Jones, I don't need to block all of them, mate. Just fucking don't fucking... No, it's just getting petty now, fuck's sake. I'm not lying, mate. Me and you have never had any fucking... I've never picked up any badness for you at all. You're associated with the Hoaxtead mob. There's no denying that. I know fucking Mackenzie's Devil and fucking Mickey Mouse and Sparkle are all pretending to be individuals. Watch tomorrow night and I'll show you the coordinated network of tweets, alarms, let's target this cunt. It's all a big fucking timeline. Just go and look at other daft Twitters. Not a real name in sight. You know the people whose real names you've got? Danny Jones and Flow Destroyers, but obviously not Flow Destroyer. And these weren't the original members of the Hoaxtead mob. And these aren't actually the vicious, horrible... My best understanding, these aren't the vicious, horrible cunts that are doing all this gang stalking shit. But they're the people that have been brought in that are allowed to be the face and produce the videos and get all the information. They're the ones that have been conned by the smarter ones to do all the dirty work. You know, the smarter ones like that. I'm a lawyer. I'm a policeman. I can't be seen to be doing this. It will harm my career. You know, all those ones. Then they get all the idiots who don't think who will end up getting, they're the ones that are going to start taking all the heat for the fucking behaviour of this fucking cult. Anyway. Fuck's sake, Danny, man. I don't know if you're just trying to have a joke now or whatever, man. Mate, still, please come and watch. I'm just too paranoid about you and the whole Hoaxtead mob to ever involve in myself with anybody ever associated with that ever again. It's not that hard to figure out. You and Grober coming into the thing last week, to me, shows snakes. Not so much you, Danny. But Grober last night, never fucking said a bad word about that prick. I blocked him for the same reasons that I'm blocking you, Danny. Everybody and anybody associated with Hoaxtead, I don't trust. And I'm distancing myself from. Also as well, when you're presenting a pattern of harassment to the police, you know, has to be mainly a kind of one-way thing, but anyway, working on that one. This is why I don't upload videos with my face or personal details of far right of websites that they upload you to, like Redwatch. Aye. Well, Hairy Mary Sparkle, probably doing all that right now. And I hope she is. I hope she is. She's wound up. The bait has been set. Let's see how it transpires. Look, there is scumbags on all sides out there trying to fucking demonise people, and the left's right, but the right is wrong. The right is right, but the left is wrong. I mean, surely to God, it's fucking... See if you take your most far right extremist and your far left extremist, see if you get away from all their fucking pals and all that and stick the two cunts in a room together, they'll probably get on to a certain extent. So when you start fucking putting them out in the street in gangs and this walking around in teams and all that, that's when the fucking tribalism shit kicks in and you start defending your own and it starts becoming a group and a big collective that going after each other. Anyway. Oh, Miss Spice, aye. I'm constantly getting messages from people I don't even know, tweets from fucking all sorts of weird places like that. Aye. This is what I've went through as well. And I don't know these individuals. I don't know what crimes they have been alleged to have done by the Hoaxtead fucking investigation unit. But I do know they're a load of shite. Because it's happened to me. So how can you trust a word out their fucking mouth ever when you've witnessed their deceit and their tactics that they use? And everybody is witnessing this. And they're getting... Little knickers are getting triggered right now, and they're going to start keep digging themselves. They might even dig so deep they'll end up in jail or in a big pile of blood. Who knows how this is going to pan out. So anyway, I'm off out here. Remember, I do digital bursk. Everything is available and accessible free of charge. I hope to do such a good job. You will find value in what I do and use your spare change, not your life savings, on the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. And a mega thanks to those who do. Thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, all the good stuff. I'll leave all your comments, the good, bad, ugly and indifferent. I'll read and respond to as many as I can. Oh, I forgot to say shout out to McV. Alright McV, how you doing my man? Check out McV's channel, puts out a lot of interesting content. And to remain fair and fucking balanced, check out Active Patriots channel, puts out pro Tommy Robinson stuff. There you go, make your own mind up. I'm good to go. Alrighty, boob tubes. Catchies.
Clips, clips.
Shit, man. That's smooth operator.
Clips, clips.